Angel got arrested for failure to appear in court for traffic tickets. And when they fingerprinted her, they found her fingerprints to be attached to a murder 10 years prior to her arrest. How can you expect a 13-year-old to have done this? What's going on, y'all? It's Ayootravv and I'm back with another video. As y'all can see, I have 10 pounds of crawfish. 10 pounds, y'all. 10 whole pounds crawfish. So I'm about to go ahead and say grace, and then I'm about to start eating because y'all know I'll be tearing the crawfish up. So, Father God, I come to you today to ask you to watch over this food. Please let it be a nourishment to my body. Please let me digest this food properly. In your name I pray. Amen, amen. One more time. Amen. Y'all, the juice from the crawfish is kind of running over here. So I'm just gonna sit there right there. But we finna go ahead and get it on. Get it on. Ooh. Now these extra juicy there. Like a little boo-boo. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. How is y'all day going there? Mine is going well. Y'all, crawfish is so good. So, y'all, we just gonna get straight into our topic early today. So, there's a show on A&E. It's called Accused, Guilty or Innocent, right? And it's about people that get charged for crimes. Y'all tore this all up. I'm sorry. It's about people that get charged for crimes that they could be guilty for and they could be innocent for, and it follows the journey in the trial and things like that. That's a really good show. It's like different cases every episode. Now, one in particular that stood out to me, Angel Bumpass. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, so Angel had got pulled over, and she ultimately got arrested. Angel got arrested for failure to appear in court for traffic tickets. And when they fingerprinted her, they found her fingerprints to be attached to a murder. Yeah. And the murder had happened 10 years prior to her arrest, which would have made her 13 at the time of the murder, right? This was a case that they had been trying to solve for a whole decade. So they lock her up for felony murder. Now, there were so many discrepancies with the case, the guy that was murdered, he was an older gentleman, had quite some weight on him. So her defense team is first like, how can you expect a 13-year-old to have done this? The man was tied up. His legs were taped together, hands taped together, mouth taped shut, nose taped shut, tape all around his mouth. He ultimately suffocated. So they're trying to say, how can you say that a 13-year-old girl did this? And then, they start running all these different tests and stuff. I thought that was an egg. At age 13, she didn't have a car. So she would have had to walk to the guy's house. And walking distance, I think they said it was about 30 minutes or so. So her team is trying to find all this way that scientifically she couldn't have been the one to do it. Now, while in prison, someone snitched. Is what they call a jailhouse snitch. He snitched on another guy in order for his term to get lessened. That's what jailhouse snitches do. So he said that this guy told him that he murdered that man. And basically told him that it was a robbery gone bad. Said that he was going there to rob him because he had money, drugs, and all that. But he ended up killing him. Now, he didn't say that there was an accomplice or anything. But the prosecutors looked for a reason or a way to prove that she was there. Now, she swore up and down she had nothing to do with it. Swear up and down that she don't know the victim, never met the other person that's accused of it. And they just tell her, if you know anything, let us know anything. If they were, cut her some slack. She swore up and down she knew nothing. Come to find out, she was living with her grandparents, y'all. They found her fingerprints on duct tape. The same duct tape that was, used to kill that man. But not on the outside. They found it on the inside, which is that's a strong case that they had against her, because how else would your fingerprints get on the inside of that duct tape? Is what they're saying. That's what they're saying. And now, it turns out her grandfather does like some type of construction or something. And they found that same kind of tape at their house. But her grandma also has quite a few past run-ins with the law. So, her grandma also knew the victim. I knew this thing was pregnant. I knew it. Oh, excuse me. So they're telling her, you know, if you're trying to cover up for somebody, don't. Because they're not covering up for you. The DA tried to make it seem as though she was covering up for her grandma or that her grandma had some type of involvement. And crazy thing is, her grandmother was actually the last person known to have seen the victim. Because she went to buy drugs from him. And she admitted that. But then when she got on the stand at the trial, she denied it. So it looked like she's just trying to cover her own butt. But the girl swore. She swore up and down she had nothing to do with it. She wasn't there. She never met any of them. And I'm just like, I understand loyalty and all that, but I'm just like, and I wanted her to be innocent so bad, y'all. I want her to be innocent so bad. But it's just like, how can you explain? How you explain your fingers being on that duct tape? It's not on the outside, because you can get that wouldn't have been a solid case if it was on the outside, because anybody could have touched it. Excuse me. But it being on the inside, that's a little tough. That's a little tough. But they also found nine other fingerprints that are still unidentified. So honestly, that's a crazy story. But they did ultimately the guy that the snitch had talked about, they found him not guilty because they had no proof, no DNA, no nothing saying that he was there. However, sorry, y'all. However, they did find Angel guilty because of those fingerprints. And her defense team, they even said, if he's found not guilty, we should be good. Because there's no way that a 14-year-old could have done that by herself. Which is true. However, the state ain't have enough evidence against him. They didn't have any evidence at all. Besides the fact that somebody snitched. Which they could have just done that to lessen their sentence on whatever they were being charged for. Which is what they do. You cooperate with the cops, they help you out. So, and Angel wanted to get on the stand to testify. We'll be over time, y'all. All right, cool. She wanted to testify on her behalf. But her defense attorney said Ultimately, you have the right to make your own decision, but I don't think you should. And she told us she don't think she should because what they want to know, you cannot answer. And what they wanted to know was, how did her fingerprints get on there? And they were going to chew her alive, if you ask me. Because she don't know any of these answers. So to me, it's just going to make her look crazy. But because of those fingerprints, they found her guilty for 60 years, y'all. 60 years. She probably won't be able to physically touch her kids again. And they were young. True, she was young. But their fondest memory of their mom will probably be through a glass. And that's so sad. That's so sad. Yeah, I wanted her to be innocent so bad. So bad. But I questioned it too. How? How? Did they get on there? Like they really wanted to paint the picture that she was covering up for somebody. And then somebody being her grandmother. And that may be the case. And if it is, her grandmother ain't good for nothing. For letting the little baby go down. That was messed up. Yeah. Let's put a lot of crawfish. Hey, that was the first. But y'all, tell me what y'all think. And if y'all heard the story, y'all should go look it. I'm not eating that. Y'all should go look it up. It's a really interesting case. And I want you to tell me what y'all think. But they're trying to appeal it, but it was put on hold because Corona. But y'all, in reality, if she was covering up for her grandmother, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine the pain that I would feel knowing that they let me take the blame Oh, and then I forgot y'all. On top of that, two of her brothers are in jail, and they recorded a phone conversation of her brothers saying, one of them said to the other one, "Oh, Angel gonna go down for what happened in the past." And the other one like, "What?" And he said, "Think about it. It happened 9 years ago. Happened 9 years ago." Yo, I don't know. So, I don't know where that appeal gonna go. But I am sure gonna find out. I'm gonna follow that case. That one look like you're probably pregnant. I need that. But, all right, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and sign out. There's probably only about 2 pounds left. 3 pounds, if that. It was good though. It was good, it was good. Did I say I'm gonna sign out? If not, let's go ahead and sign out. That's a big old crawfish claw. Alright. Okay, for real, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Cause I need a nap. I probably still not gonna take it anyway. But I need to stop taking it. That's the problem. I'll take a nap during the day and then be up all night and then can't sleep. Alright. This morning I go sleep till 5. Like, what's wrong? Okay, for real. I'm out. Y'all already know. Check the description box below for everybody part of the Epic Empire. Let them know Ayootravv sent you. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the red button right there. Hit the bell next to it so we can notify these every time I drop a video. But if you want to stay connected to Ayootravv, jump back into the description. Scroll down to the bottom. Brrr, boom. Go see my social media. Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. You already know. Add me, follow me. Leave me a comment on Instagram. Leave me a DM on Instagram. Leave me a comment here. Do whatever. Let me know what's like, but don't like, but you want to see, but don't see, but you want to say, but don't say, but you want me, but don't me. All this jazz. Other than that, it's been real. Ayootravv is out. Peace.